Morning. Late morning, almost afternoon. This is Nita and Miss Panda with the Timepiece Garden. Yeah, made it outside. First things first, we're going to do a little garden check. We had that hail yesterday. It wasn't a lot of hail. Everybody over here looks fine. Asparagus, onions, strawberries, blueberries. They look just good. Just peachy keen, which is always good to know. And this one looks good as well. Just, initial eyesight. I don't see anything excessively damaging. But my taller tomatoes are hidden beside the turnips that have gone to seed, so turn off the fence. Okay, open the fence. It is easier with two hands. Just kind of come into the center aisle here and take a look. Greens look awesome. Yeah, we'll be fine. Greens are awesome. Those are the peppers that were the wiltiest. They're not wilty anymore. Those are my taller tomatoes. Looks like they were fine. Looks like I got a busted branch there. A busted branch there. Otherwise, that's it. Everybody else looks great. Trees all look great. You know? Outstanding. It's good to see, you know? Again, it was just a quick check. I'm not going plant to plant. Just a quick review. No hail damage, or at least not anything that we can't get over. All right, having said that, what am I doing? You've also seen, in 2 days ago video, the chickens are here. 7 of them. I need to switch gears and get 100% focused on the coop. And to do that, I have to get the pipe connected, because that's all that's left. As far as the water catchment watering system back here is just getting the, oh, my brain hurts. Just getting the corners connected. So that's where we're starting today. Because once that's done, it's completely done. I'll hook the hoses up next time I need to water. You know, all the glue will be sealed and dried. And then so that's where we're starting today, is the pipe. Because I got all that stuff a couple days ago. And then I'll probably get my support structures for the tomatoes and stuff up. Once those two things are done, it's nothing but coop. You know? Which is awesome. So, there's that. Let me go get all the parts and the tools and stuff out here, and I will talk to you later. Isn't that awesome? So, pipe is up. Yay! Tried to get most of the supports closest to where the brackets are, where they would attach, just to keep it, any sagging to a minimum within the pipe. And then if you look at the level, to the left is uphill, and that's what you want, because up there is where the tank goes, all the way up the hill, and so you want it to feed downward. So it is not level, and it doesn't matter where I measure on the tank. That's where it's supposed to be, and you can see where I did the string, so I could use that as my guide. So it's kind of awesome. Saying that's probably the only support that's a little off. When it's got a little weight on it, it lays on the support like it's supposed to. When there's no weight, it's a little floppy. When the pipe's full of water, it'll have weight. So it's one of those, I'm not going to build another one. Yeah, but otherwise we're good all the way down. So what are we doing next? I'm going to attach my spigots. Yeah, I'm going to attach the spigots. Part of the reason why I waited for this is so I could see, specifically on this one, if I put the spigot in, hey, where it goes straight up and down, is it gonna kink the hose? Here, let me zoom out. You're probably like, Juanita, gosh, we can't even see that. There we go. So, you know, you attach the hose. Is it gonna kink the hose? And it might. That makes sense. So it might be better if, instead of attaching this one up and down, attach it at an angle. That makes sense. So the water still comes out, but it doesn't kink the hose. So that's the thought process. The two up there, up at the upper bed, will definitely be sideways. You know, but all the others will be straight up and down. Won't be any problems. All right, let me get busy, and I'll talk to you in a few. All right, all the way down to the corner is done. It's got just a small zigzag in it. There you go. You can kind of see it there. It goes whoop whoop, and then it goes straight. It's kind of what I'm getting ready to do up here. Now again, I angled it like this because I didn't want this pipe to be excessively exposed to the north wind. Does that make sense? And where it sits here, it gets morning sun and afternoon sun. So in the wintertime, the thought is hopefully I don't crack this. That's the plan. Having said that, now I've got to do the pipe. It'll have a little zoot zoot just like it does down there. You know, a little swish 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 swish, just to make it work. So give me a few minutes, and I'll talk to you in a few. Good Lord. All right, so 2-inch pipe. The tree's in the way, what can I say? Anyway, it zigzags, and then it goes down the hill like it's supposed to. You know, I know it's a little wonky right there. I think that's because of where the dip is right there. Anyway, we're getting ready to test it. Having said that, the overflow, it's actually working. Now, long term, I'm probably going to have to cut that and let it drop to the ground. Makes sense? And do a 90-degree angle, or a 30 or a 45 or whatever, so I don't have to tie it up, or I have to put in something to actually support it long term. You know, this is ghetto fabulous right now. That's all I got to say. But the overflow, because we had all that rain yesterday, and it was dripping down the front of the tank. Yes, I have to get out here. It's overflowing like it's supposed to. Does that make sense? And where's it overflowing to? Right here. Where the swell water, or where the water comes off the hill and goes straight into the swell. And that's what it's supposed to do. So not only do I have hill water, I have water that once the tank is full, this too will fill the swell that waters this garden. I love it when a plan comes together. All right, having said that, I know I need bricks. That'll be the next thing that I have to go through and buy. I need some of the skinny ones, some of the medium-sized ones, and some of the fat ones. Because every place that I've got pieces of wood stuck, you know, like that supporting the pipe, it should be with brick, not with wood. The wood's going to rot over time. It's going to sink. If I get a brick there, that makes sense. Right now it can lay on the brick, and should it sink in the future, that's when you slide a piece of wood in. There are several places that I need to do that. Okay, walk where you cut the path. There's a dip here. I mean, you can see under both pipes. This complete dip here. You know, like I said, I've got some wood right there trying to support it so it doesn't pop that gap. And I've got wood up there trying to support it so we don't pop that gap, or coupling. There you go. And I got a piece of wood right there supporting the pipe itself, but this should all be with bricks. So that's a future thing to come. And I'm thinking maybe grab one of those aluminum T-posts that I have and put it there and support that up against that aluminum T-post. That might work there, you know, and then brick the rest of the way. I don't know. It's one of those, we'll figure it out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to test water. I'm going to turn it on and go see if I have any leaks, and I'll talk to you in a few minutes. Well, I can hear water up here, which means I didn't close one of the spigots. Again, that's why I'm testing. See what stuck, what didn't stick. So at this point, Panda says, Mom, I want a drink. Well, you get a drink, Panda Bears. Go ahead. Go ahead, you get some waters. So, that one worked awesome. That one works awesome. Make our way down. Yeah, I'm gonna check all of them. That one works awesome. That one works awesome. Walk on. Good girl. You want some waters? Here goes, Panda. Here goes. She's like, yeah, I'm done with the water, Mom. I'm done. That one works awesome. That one works awesome. That one works awesome. Alright, now having said that, I know I'm getting ready to get wet. I didn't glue this because I wanted to be able to drain all the debris. Now I gotta go run up really quick and turn off the tank. Well, that was exciting. Alright, so I went up, turned off the tank, and when I did it, the back pressure knocked all the A-frames down, every single one of them. I mean, it was just like, no, this is not gonna work. So I turned off the tank. Also, having said that, it's still dripping. So what that means is I need to go ahead long term and get another adapter and a spigot and put it here at this end. And the reason why is so I can flush it. That makes sense? Any dirt gets in it, any debris gets in it at the end of the season when I want to drain the water out of it so the water in it doesn't freeze and shatter the pipe, you know, till next spring type thing. It has to happen here at the end. So also having said that, when I'm watering, I want to be able to leave it on up there at the tank. That makes sense, and just shut these valves off, which means this pipe will always be under pressure. I can't have the drip. I can't lose my water like that. So again, the tank's off. So this will stop dripping once everything in the tank drips out. I don't know if you caught it. It flushed it well. There was a lot of debris in there, and it's not in there anymore. So having said that, things I got to look at. We're getting cloudy, so I'm a little leery about doing a lot more work, kind of. But I need to. Gonna have to think about what I'm gonna do with the frames. You know, because they can't fall over that way. I don't know what else to say. Having said that, I do need to stack this stuff up a little. From there, for where it was just the blocks is stacked, there's now this hump, and I don't want the pipe to be all bendy when we actually get sun. So let me clean this up so everybody sets, you know, flat, no humpies, and yeah, move on to the next thing. I think it's almost dinner time, but that was awesome. The fact that it worked, everything worked. It worked like it's supposed to. The overflow was working like it's supposed to. Yes. Awesomeness. So, I'll talk to you later.